So welcome one and all to our channel with the Bentleys. I hope you enjoyed the previous video and you're about to enjoy this one because it's about loving yourself and whether you should or not. If you hear a little bit of noise in the background, not to worry. Yeah, this is what happens when you accept children into your life. You just embrace it. You just embrace it and love it. And if none of you have got kids, yeah, this is preparation for you. So hear that noise in the background and appreciate it. Because at one point in your life, if you want to be a fertile and productive human being, you should also make a human being. If you make a human being, you'll have to get used to hearing a little bit of noise. So don't worry about it. It's all what life's about.
Okay, how you love and respect yourself?
First of all, let's clarify whether it's important to love yourself or not. Is it important to love yourself or not? To some extent, I believe so. Love is important. Don't forget, what did the Bible say? You must love God, yeah, with your whole heart, soul, and mind. Yeah. And then your neighbor as yourself. That's why I do not believe in warfare. I don't think we should be sending troops to another country and battling it out, and those guys killing our guys and we're killing their guys. End of the day, I don't see another person on the street and just think, yeah, I'm going to murder him because he's from that place there. It's all political. It's not love, is it?
That's your man view. Women doesn't really want to hear this because what you just said to women is not really information that's going to be helpful.
You might be right. However, there's a lot of women that go to the military and serve in the military.
That's true, yeah.
Okay, so not every woman is like you, but there's a lot of women that go to the war and will be prepared to fight for their country in the military.
But today we'll talk about love and respect yourself.
Right, but it goes hand in hand. Love yourself and your neighbor equally. So when I was talking about loving yourself, loving yourself comes under the category of the same level of love to yourself as you do to others. Don't prioritize yourself over other people.
You got to define what is love yourself. What is love yourself? Because modern society believe love yourself equals to indulge.
That's right. That's not love though, is it?
And that's not love. But people will say, oh, love yourself means, oh, yeah, give you as much stuff as you want and just get everything you want.
You're worth it.
Yeah, you're worth it. Then that kind of thing, they think that is love, right? But not necessarily.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the indulging thing is a big problem.
Yeah. People just want to indulge.
People want to indulge.
And you say, oh, yeah, you got to love and respect yourself. Means just indulge.
Have you seen those Magnum TV adverts?
Magnum?
You know Magnums, the ice cream?
Yeah.
Magnum adverts.
No.
They're quite indulgent.
How? What, eat like 10 in a row? That's
No.
Cool.
It's the way they market it is actually very tactical. They market it so that you want to indulge in a Magnum. And to be honest, I've done it like on the adverts. I've indulged on Magnums because people are used to indulging these days. Everybody wants to just give themselves so much stimulant, give themselves so much of everything. They believe that that's love.
Yeah.
But love involves discipline too.
Yeah.
Whether that's think about this, yeah? If you've got a child and you want to discipline your child, you discipline them out of love actually, because you want the best for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's got to be the same with yourself. Yeah. Like, for example, you see people to their own detriment, indulging on certain things like food and alcohol and all that kind of thing. And they end up being either alcoholics or they end up gorging themselves and becoming 300 pounds. Yeah. And the problem with that is that they're actually not loving themselves.
Then if you indulge with too much sweet stuff and you become diabetes, then later on you might need to chop your leg off.
You might lose a leg or an arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not loving yourself either. If you truly love yourself, you're actually going to be quite a balanced person.
Yeah.
And you'll find that a lot of people, they don't love themselves, even though they don't know what love is. That's the problem.
Yeah. So first we need to learn what love is.
What we've done here, guys, is we've just educated you. We've just educated you to make you realize that even though people do all these things, and we say it's important for you to love yourself, it's important to find out what real love is.
Yes. It's very important.
I'm telling you right now, find out what real love is. How do you do that? Watch on for our next videos where we discuss about what is love, and we'll go through it term by term and describe to you what love is. There's 5 different types of love, and we'll go through those and explain them in detail so that you're more clued up on what love is. So stick around for that one. But if you find out what love is, you treat yourself in a loving way, in a proper loving way, not in what this world promotes, which is you just indulge. If you want to go out there and I was going to say some very rude stuff there, but if you want to go out there and do some very, very rude things that might have bad consequences, is that really loving? You've got to consider that yourself. Are you prepared to take risks for yourself? If you're prepared to take risks for yourself that could cause potentially death or harm to a serious extent, that's not love. How can it be?
Also, if you got to make sure that you know what is love, then you start to love yourself, because then you will give yourself enough love. Then you surplus. Then you will know how to give the other people love. You'll be able to love the people around you better. Isn't
some
it?
people have, like, going back to that, right? Is some people they've not had enough love in their life.
Yeah.
And you'll find they're very emotionally drained, and they require a lot of love from other people all the time. They become this kind of bottomless pit of needing love of others.
Yeah.
And they'll drain everybody around them for attention and love and time and everything.
And
because they've never had it properly like they should when they were a kid.
They only want to be loved the way they want to be. They don't recognize if people don't give you the stuff you want. It doesn't mean they don't love you. People love in their own way. So you got to have a guideline of what actually love is, so you can love each other properly, and that'll be you achieve like harmony and peace in the relationship and stuff.
Don't use that dirty heroin needle. You don't love me. You don't want me to feel good. All right, have the needle then. Yeah, then you get AIDS.
Very extreme.
What are you going to do? Hey, this happens all the time. My sister used to work in a clinic which handed out fresh needles to drug addicts.
Right.
Because the problem what they would do is they'd get needles that have already been used for injecting, and they'd pass them around, refill them.
They die of that, don't they?
Potentially die.
My God.
Yeah, and they'd use a dirty needle that's got AIDS on it and contract the AIDS virus. Now, where do you start with a situation like that? Can you recognize the importance of self-love to its proper degree? There you go, guys. Stick around, because in about 2 or 3 episodes time we'll be dissecting love. We'll be dissecting its terminology, and we'll be explaining to you how to implement those into your life. Thank you for tuning to this video, my friends, and we do appreciate you being here. I mean, it might be have a little laugh in here and everything, but there is a serious undertone to a lot of what we'll be talking about. Make sure you comment below if there's anything private you want to message with thebentleys@gmail.com. Email it to us, and we shall see you on the next video.
See ya.